Hey everybody, what's cracking? This is Nightmare Baller One here, just with a Q&A because I promised y'all this for the longest. I saw Lockdown last night. Got a review of it coming tomorrow. I will say this, okay? Although it wasn't completely horrible, it was incredibly stupid. I mean, just from what I saw, it looked like on TV, like just by looking at the fans, like most of the night, it looked like it was cool to be at, but it came off really lame on TV. I'm telling you, so lame on TV. It's oh god. But I get it wasn't horrible though, but it was pretty bad. But I have a review of it probably tomorrow. All right, definitely tomorrow because I got a lot more time on my hands now, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos, y'all. I told y'all I'd get to this a little sooner, but here we go. All right, first question is from Undertaker Fan 5000. He asks, "Do you think Kane should either start dominating the roster again, or retire, or stay in the ring and lose credibility even more?" Well, he's the ECW champion now, and you know he's doing all right. He's just a mid card. That's what he is. All right, Nitrogen King asked me, "Is the creator wrestler in Fire Pro Wrestling better than SmackDown versus Raw?" Yes. All right. Just yes. Just play it. All right. Whiteout Punk asked me, "What's my favorite? Who is my favorite CZW superstar of all time? Probably Eddie Kingston." And after Mondo retired in 2003, do I think CZW was slowly dying? And in 2006, had it officially turned into garbage wrestling and having all this matches thrown together? It turned to garbage wrestling in 2007, in all honesty. 2006 was during the always CZW feud, and it was still good then. All right, next set of questions I got from the Scat Man. He asked, "What do I think of the Age of the Fall so far in ROH?" I feel they should still be tag champs, but it's whatever. I mean, they took the belts off the Briscoes because the Briscoes were doing a tour in Japan. So I mean, I don't mind. Um, what do you think about HBK being Flair's last opponent? Would you prefer someone else? Judging by the match we got, I do not mind at all. Would I like to see Ravens join the Age of the Fall now that he's done with TNA? Ravens actually wrestling here in the Carolinas in a company called CWA. Yeah, I'm glad I get to see. I get to meet him in person in May, so that's gonna be pretty cool. All right, TNA in 5 years equals A gone, B still at the same level, C bigger than the E, or D don't care now, won't care then. 5 years from now, I wouldn't say gone, but I wouldn't say at the same level they are now. If they do not change the way they do shit, I don't think they'll be dead, but they'll be on life support. Um, who is the best worker in each of these pairs? Tom Cole and Kane, Joe and Punk. I'm gonna go with Joe, Flair and Danielson, Flair, Bret Hart, HBK, Great Muta and Kurt Angle. I'm gonna go with Muta, Stan Henson or Bruiser Brody Henson. All four Tiger Mask, Satoru Sayama, definitely. And finally, do you watch any wrestling shoot interviews, and if so, which ones would you recommend? The greatest shoot interview that I've ever seen was Samoa Joe and CM Punk in ROH when they were discussing the trilogy and the different stories they had about different guys, like the homicide story. It's hilarious. It's really good. All right, this is from Rocky Y2J. He asked me, "What are your thoughts on Shark Boy and the Austin thing he's doing?" I don't mind it. I think it's pretty funny. And it's Curry Man Brian Danielson. No, it's actually Christopher Daniels. Yeah, believe it or not. All right. Shit. I got some more questions. Y'all give me a second. All right. Yo, which of the, this is from Brad 192944. He asks, "Yo, which of the six PWG owners do I think would fit best in the WWE and which in TNA?" All right, in WWE, I would say Joey Ryan, and in TNA, I would say probably Scott Lost. All right, the next question is from MacTube. He asks, "What is your favorite version of Super Dragon Psycho Driver? And also, has anyone ever kicked out of it that I know of? And has he ever done it on a woman?" Joey Ryan's kicked out of it before. Kevin Steen's kicked out of it before. a few other guys, and he did it on Jay Chung before. All right, excuse me. All right, next question I also got is from Mac2. He asks, "Do I think steroids is a bigger problem in baseball or wrestling?" I think he personally thinks it's wrestling because more people are dying and the business is getting looked at more seriously. I'm gonna go with baseball just because there's more guys doing it. I mean, like it's oh god, but I mean it's still pretty bad in both. All right, what are my top 5 old school ECW matches of all time that I can remember? Just off the top of the head, real quick, I made a video about this a minute ago. My favorite ECW match of all time, probably not the greatest, but definitely my favorite, is Taz and Sabu from Living Dangerously '99. RVD and Jerry Lynn and Living Dangerously '99, also one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time, as you can tell. Masato Tanaka and Mike Awesome at November to Remember '99. The stretcher match, Sabu and RVD, and the barbed wire match from Sabu and Terry Funk. All right, attire. Who do I think has the ugliest and the best ring attire in wrestling? All right, the ugliest, I'm gonna go with Chris Hero. The best, I'm gonna say Christopher Daniels. Which in my opinion is the best in the Aries Danielson Best of 3 trilogy, the one that just went down. I'd say the either the first one or the last one of those two. All right, who do I think is the best high flyer in the world right now? And also, are you familiar with El Blazer? I just started watching El Blazer. Honestly, I hadn't seen much of him till before a few weeks ago. My favorite high flyer right now, I don't know about necessarily the best, but it's Pac because his spots come so rapidly and just random. But they're like so sudden. What are your top 3 funniest 2 Girls 1 Cup reaction videos, and what did I think of the BME Pain Olympics? I can't give you a top 3 right now, but the one that I just blew my mind was MB's to the 2 Girls 1 Cup since he started it. That was just funny. The BME Pain Olympics is probably the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. All right, the Ric Flair angle, I don't really need to answer that now because we already saw the match. Who are my top 2 favorite wrestlers to watch in each of these promotions? All right, TNA, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles right now. Noah, Takeshi Morishima, and Naomichi Marufuji. ROH, Tyler Black and probably Nigel McGuinness. WWE, CM Punk, and The Undertaker. And PWG, Super Dragon, and probably Pac. Alright, Mr. Ted 5 asked me, do I think that anybody will be as legendary as Misawa, Kobashi, Kawada, Muto, Chono, and etc.? It's going to take time, but I think one day it'll happen. One day. Alright, and some more questions I got real quick. Alright, these next questions are from Age Extreme. Due to time constraints, I can't get to all your techniques, but I tell you, I like all of them except, he asked me, like, he just gave me a list of different wrestling techniques. They're on my channel, on my comments if y'all want to see them. A lot of them are really, really cool. Like the Straight Jacket Emerald Fusion. I'm shocked no one has done that yet because I haven't seen it. But the only one I think is like over the top was the Samoan Drop one with the guy laying in the corner. Just read, you'll see it. And he asked me some other questions too. What did he ask me? He asked, do I think Isbasar has become a biased WWE mark? And if you watch his recent video, was he being unfair to people that were anti-Cena haters, or that were anti-Cena, and by saying they didn't know crap about wrestling? It all depends on how you act with it. If you're just like retarded with it, then yeah, definitely you're stupid. But if you have good reasons, then yeah. And secondly, are you still a Cena hater? And if you were easy on him now, explain, because a couple months you said he hated his guts. I still hate his guts. But in all honesty, I mean, I hate his character and I hate how long he had the belt, but it wasn't his fault, you know what I mean? I respect the man because, he carried the company last year, and I don't think nobody can deny that. I've always acknowledged that. I still don't like the guy. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand why he had to be Superman, even though I didn't like it. So peace, y'all.